everybody, Kiara here, back with some more Pokemon TCG Pocket on mobile devices. Last episode, we finished the Lapras EX Advanced um, event battles. Event battles. We finished the Lapras EX Drop Event Advanced mode. This episode, I believe we're going to be starting the Expert mode. And just a friendly reminder, I mentioned it last episode, I believe, or the episode before that. But this episode is just going to be full of a bunch of time lapses because this was recorded off camera. I recorded it just my phone off camera, and this is just my face cam catching you guys up on what happened. So yeah, this episode as well as next episode is going to be full of a bunch of time lapses and time skips. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go ahead and see what happened off camera. Okay, so we have the Lapras EX drop event. We finished Advanced. We're going into Expert. It's called Lapras EX and Starmie EX. So I have to win by turn 12, win without him getting any points, win 10 battles, win 20 battles. That is a lot. That's a lot. Win 20 battles. So you guys can imagine how long this video must have taken to record. And yeah, you guys can imagine that. We're gonna start with an Articuno EX because that's the only one I could start with. So yeah, normally whenever I start with an EX card, I like to use that card for just stalling, you know? So we'll use the Articuno, but then we'll probably charge up a Pokemon that's on the bench. So I could just use Articuno to like charge up and just to stall the other Pokemon. But I don't know what we're gonna do this battle. Let's see what happens. We're using Professor's Research. We used the Pokeball. Got a Minccino. Got another Professor Oak and a Tauros. So I put Minccino on the bench, hoping that I could eventually get Cinccino, because Cinccino's move is actually pretty powerful. He's using Professor's Research. He's putting Lapras EX on the bench, and Psyduck did 20 damage. Okay. Lickitung. Okay, looks like we're charging up Articuno, just because I got the water energy, so I feel like I might as well. Let's see if it works, though. Charging up Articuno is risky, but if it works, then that would be awesome. It looks like he evolved to Staryu and is using Hydro Splash. Yeah, so that was a bad idea to put the water energy on Articuno. That was a bad idea. And since I have two different types in my deck, I'm getting electric or water. So it's also bad luck that I happened to get electric here when I needed water. So I decided to put that on Articuno anyways, the electric energy, so I could use one of his attacks. And keep in mind that electric is super effective against water, so that's what I really want to be using against this opponent. And let me tell you guys, oh my god. Well, that's 2 points for the opponent. Yeah, let me tell you about my struggles that I've had recording this episode and next episode. They are long because I just try to fit like 2 hours of footage or like 3 hours of footage into 2 episodes. So they're a bit longer than expected, longer than I hoped, but it is what it is. That's a one-hit KO, so yeah, I kind of just accepted my fate at that moment because I knew he was going to defeat me. So yeah, that's first defeat of the episode. I didn't do any of the missions, sadly. So this is a new day, or a new time I'm recording, and we're hopping back into it. Let's see what happens. So anyways, as I was saying, yeah, off camera, I had such a hard time with this event, but I knew in my mind I wanted to finish it for you guys. I wanted to finish it. I gave it all I can till the very last day. Honestly, to the very last day, the very last hour, I have been working on getting this done. I used a ton of event stamina for this that you guys will maybe see in this episode and in next episode. But yeah, I used a ton of event stamina so I could get my stamina up, because for events, you need the event stamina if you want to do battles. And yeah, it was literally down to the wire, you guys. It was down to the wire with this event. But, you know, I've come to terms with the way it ended. You guys will see how it ended next episode. But I've come to terms with it, and I've accepted the loss, and yeah, I've accepted the loss, and I would say I'm pretty proud with how the event ended. A little disappointed, but pretty proud with how much I got finished, which you guys will of course see next episode when I finish the event. So let's see, we're putting a Lickitung on the bench using Blitzel's Zap Kick. Super effective, so it does plus 20 damage. He evolved both of his Psyduck. That's not fun. Oh, and his healing. That's the one thing. If there's anything I hate about this event and about this battle, the specific battle in expert mode, it's that he keeps on using potions. Like, he keeps on using potions. Like, it's an overwhelming amount of potions that you guys see being used in this episode. And the thing is, I don't even own any potions. Like, I have not found a single potion yet. I could buy one from the store, but I've been kind of saving my shop tickets. But I don't even own one potion yet, and the fact that he uses it every single time I fight him is kind of ridiculous. Kind of ridiculous. That's a second point for him. God, I hate this Starmie. That's the one Pokemon that, like, I can't stand. The one Pokemon in this whole deck that I really can't stand. Because for one, it does 90 damage for 2 energy, which is pretty powerful. And for 2, it has like 140 HP, which is crazy because none of my Pokemon are that powerful to knock them out like in one hit. None of my Pokemon are that powerful. Except maybe Lickitung, because I think Lickitung does like 30 for each heads, and I could roll as many heads as I want. Like, I could roll as many coins, flip as many coins as I want. I could be wrong about that. But, anyways, let's see this next battle. Alright, and there we go. It looks like we're starting the time lapses. Just because this is so much footage that I had to bring down to 40 minutes. So much footage that I had to bring down to 40 minutes. And I wanted to make sure I at least got some progress, you know? I wanted to make sure I at least got some progress in the expert mode. So, you guys will see some victories here and there. But, again, I do have to do 20 battles to complete this. 20 fights. I have to win 20 fights. It looks like I'm going with Zebstrika. Zebstrika's pretty good because his move allows him to attack any of the Pokemon that are on the opposing side, which is pretty good. And since he's super effective as well, it makes it even better. Oh, and that's another thing. Misty. Misty with Water-type deck is overpowered. Like, you guys, Misty is so overpowered, I want one of my own. I don't have one yet, but what Misty does, if you guys don't know, if you use Misty, you could flip as many coins as you want, as long as you don't get tails. If you keep getting heads after heads after heads after heads, for every heads you get 1 water energy that you could just put on a Pokemon. It doesn't matter which Pokemon, you get 1 water energy, just add it to a Pokemon. So like if you roll 5 heads and then you finally get a tails, that's 5 water energy that you just get for free. that turn, and it's pretty powerful. It's pretty powerful. Sometimes I get lucky when they use this Misty. Sometimes he flips one coin and it's a tails. So sometimes I get really lucky about that. Ooh, that's a victory for me. But yeah, Misty is really overpowered if you manage to, let's see, hold on. I think I accidentally skipped over this. Give me one sec, I have to get to where I was. Huh. Okay, hold on. I don't know where it was, honestly. I kind of lost it. I don't know where I stopped at. Here we go. Okay, sorry. I rewinded a bit just because I kind of lost the video on my screen. Okay, so anyways, that was 1 of 10, 1 of 20 battles won. So we're getting there. We're getting there. And anyways, as for Misty, I really hope I pull one in one of my decks. Because that would be great, because that is super overpowered for water types. You just gotta get lucky with the coin tosses, but if you do get lucky, then it's super overpowered. Anyways, I got another Lapras EX. Not fun. I don't appreciate when they keep giving me duplicates. Anyways, here's another battle. We started during the battle, so you guys could see here. We still don't have any points. This is turn 4. Okay. So yeah, I guess I probably lost a little bit of footage. That's why we started in the middle of the battle. But this is turn 4. Okay, time lapse it. Of course he's going with Starmie EX, just knocking out all of my Pokemon. Knocking out every single one of my Pokemon with one hit. That's crazy. Starmie EX is pretty cool, and I still don't have one of those yet either. It would be nice if I had one. It would be really nice. Alright, looks like Articuno is doing some work. He knocked him out with a Golduck. In real life, you would not see that happen. A Golduck could not knock out an Articuno. Alright, we're going again. That was another defeat. I think it's gotten to the point where when I know that I'm going to lose the fight, I just concede and just end it. So that I could get more footage in, you know? So every now and then I do concede when I know that I'm gonna lose to like a Starmie EX. Because Starmie EX is really powerful. Like, it's so powerful. I hate it. I hate it for the opponent, but I want it for me. Still haven't pulled one yet, though. Haven't gotten that lucky. Alright, so we're starting with the Magnemite. It looks like I'm using Magnemite to just stall. And then there is Zipstrika. I use Zipstrika to attack Starmie, which is interesting. And then I think at that point, I figured out that Zipstrika's power, since it can attack 30 to any of the Pokemon, you know, its base attack power is 30. But against water Pokemon, you do plus 20, right? Because it's super effective. But in that instance, when I attacked it on the bench, it didn't work. Like, it worked for the 30, but I found out at that moment that if you do that, it doesn't count for the plus 20, which is too bad. You know, so only if you attack the active Pokemon, the super effective status goes through. But if you attack the bench Pokemon with one of those attacks, that's super effective, it doesn't say it's super effective, so it just counts the base power there. Alright. Anyways, that was another defeat. That was probably at least like 6 defeats in one time lapse. That's how many times I tried to play this. And luckily, you don't lose event stamina unless you win. So, with all these defeats, I still have all of my event stamina that I started with. So that is what I really love about these events. You know, even if you play the match, as long as you get a defeat, it won't count as an event status. Or I mean event stamina loss. So, you know, it only counts if you win. Only if you win. Anyway, so it looks like I am putting in Mewtwo. I took away all of my water types. I put in Mewtwo because I like using Mewtwo. And I'm just looking at my psychic types to see what else we could have. So here's Golurk with 100 power for each heads. So I flipped 2 coins. I could do up to 200 damage. So I decided to put Golett and Golurk in there. And then let's see what else I do. I guess just Woobat and Swoobat. Okay, so water wasn't working for me to have on my deck. So I just decided let's switch it up, you know? Let's switch it up and try Psychic. But we'll see how that goes. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll see how that goes. Alright, so it looks like I'm starting with a Pincurchin. Or I'm starting with a Chansey. Okay. Chansey does have a lot of HP, so that's a good one if you want to, like, stall. If you want to stall the Pokemon on the other side. He's going first. We're probably going to hit the time lapse here shortly, so that you guys don't have to see the entire battle fully. Let's start with an Electric Energy. That would be good to put onto Pincurchin. It looks like I use a Pokeball. There's Mewtwo. I could start charging up Mewtwo while Chansey is in there, and Chansey could just go ahead and stall the Pokemon. That would be a good plan. And it looks like that is what I'm doing. Put the Electric Energy on Mewtwo, use a Pokeball, got a Pikachu. Okay. I do love using Mewtwo, but he takes 4 turns to charge up fully. So, if I want to knock out the Starmie EX in 1 hit, he's going to take 4 turns to do it. And that's pretty much the only way I could do that, right? Only way I could knock out Starmie EX in 1 hit and just be done with him is if I charge up Mewtwo for 4 turns. So, you know, that requires some luck. And it depends what basic Pokemon you start with, right? So Chansey could withstand 1 attack. But next turn, he's gonna be dead. Alright, it looks like Mewtwo just needs 1 more energy. Doesn't matter what it is. I have the 2 Psychic, and I need 2 of any energy. There's a Lapras EX. And it looks like he's charging up Golduck. Okay. There goes my Chansey. But let's see how Mewtwo works. Let's see how Mewtwo rolls. I think using the move for 150, it discards 2 energy if I use it, but it is so worth it. Honestly, it is so worth it. As long as I get another Psychic Energy, which it doesn't look like I am. Next turn I'm getting an Electric, which will be too bad. But as long as I can defeat this Golduck, or one of the Pokemon. Oh, there goes Misty. There's a heads. 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 So that means 3 water energy. Wow, Lapras is fully charged up. That's crazy. That is so overpowered. Misty is like so good that it's scary. Honestly, Misty is so good that he's scary. Alright. So let's see what we're gonna do here. I have an electric energy. It looks like I'm putting it on Woobat. And then I can't attack, but I could retreat. I don't know if I want to retreat though. Probably don't. I could stand for one more move. Except that one. I was gonna say I could stand for one more move from Golduck, but since he switched, I'm dead. That's crazy. Wow, this battle is tough. I was seriously losing my mind when I was playing this off camera. I hated going up against these Pokemon. Because the mixture of Starmie EX and Lapras EX, and Golduck, who is also really powerful. The mixture of those three, plus Misty, plus Potions, is a pretty crazy combination. Alright, here's another time lapse. Usually whenever I hit the time lapse, it's because there's a lot of defeats one after the other, you know? So, let's see. We're going with Blitzel. I'm hoping to pull a Zipstrika. I managed to defeat Psyduck before he could attack. And then Starmie defeated me. I brought out Chansey so that I could withstand 2 attacks. And I guess I'm trying to charge up Mewtwo, it looks like. I'm trying to charge up Mewtwo. I could do one of those attacks. Using a potion. Okay, I hate that. Switching to Lapras. Okay. Bubble Drain. So that is 80. But then what I do now is attach a Psychic Energy to Mewtwo. And I could do the 150 and knock him out in one hit. Wow. That came down to the wire. Because he has 2 points. I have 1. So since that is an EX Pokemon, I get 2 points. Wow. That was really... that was a close call. But that's another victory. That was only my second one, though. You guys could kind of see the picture here. I'm fitting so many battles in one episode for you guys. And remember, this is all stuff that happened off camera. So I'm just showing you guys what happened off camera before the event ended. Oh, we got a Minky in this one. That's a new one. New promo card. That makes 188 cards. Cool. Alright, new day. New day. We're going back to Expert. We still have to win with only a 1 diamond, 2 diamond, 3 diamond rarity. That's not going to happen anytime soon, I don't think. That might happen next episode. But I don't think it's going to happen this episode. Because I have this Mewtwo EX, which I think is 1 star. But I still have to do 18 more battles, and I have to win them all. Ooh, he switched. Okay. Okay, I knocked him out. And then he's gonna attack me once. And what I could do is put the Psychic Energy on him. And then use Side Drive. That is another victory for me. Cool. So sometimes with battles, you guys, sometimes I honestly just get lucky. Or the opponent makes a dumb mistake. Yeah. Sometimes I just get lucky with it. Or the opponent just happens to make a wrong move. And I see a way in. So that will be most of this episode and next episode. Me just getting lucky all the time. Alright, here's another time lapse. That was my 3rd victory that I just did. Okay, I'm going to defeat this Golduck with Pikachu. Or I'm not, because he knocked me out. Gonna use Heart Stamp, defeat the Golduck. And then he knocked me out on one hit with Starmie. Gonna attack him with Mewtwo, but then he's probably gonna knock me out. Yep. Okay. So we're just gonna skip that. Brush it off. Brush off the defeat. Starting with Blitzel. If I could get Zebstrika, I could defeat that Staryu in one hit before it can evolve, which would be really cool if that could work, but that didn't work. What I really love is in some of these battles, he doesn't pull the evolution out until later, or like he never does. And some of these battles is just like, I could defeat his first Pokemon before it evolves into the EX form. And that is what gets me the victory. That would be, like, that is super lucky. If I happen to start with a Pokemon that could defeat the very first Pokemon that's out, and then it just gets me in the lead, and then I win. That's a handful of these fights. That's how it was, a handful of these. It's like if I could defeat it before it evolves into Starmie, then that is victory. He's still healing all the time. Healing with potions all the time. Or with his attack. Lapras's attack actually heals him when he attacks. Alright, it looks like we're switching to Tauros. Not sure why. I really don't know why. Starmie is fully healed up. I don't know why I switched to Tauros. It was like, I was just giving up. I think I might have just been giving up. There we go. I conceded. I conceded just because I knew I couldn't win that fight. So I didn't want to go on much longer if I was already going to lose. Alright, we're going again. Let's see how it goes. Pikachu against Golduck. Looks like I was charging up Minccino, or Cincino, so that I could use her attack. And what Cincino does is it does 90 damage if you have a full party. If you have a full 3 Pokemon on your bench, it does 90. If you have 2 Pokemon on your bench, it does 60, and just 1, it does 30. So I could do up to 90 damage with Cincino and get a victory, which is pretty cool. Cincino's also a really fun Pokemon to use. Really easy one to get some good damage. Ooh, win by turn 12! Now that is impressive. That was really hard. Honestly, going into that fight, I was just wanting to win. I wasn't even focusing on the turns. And yeah, we won by turn 12, which is pretty impressive. We have 2 rewards to claim. Let's see what they are. Butterfree. That one isn't new, so that's not cool. I mean, I'll take another one, but do I really need another one? Not really. And Clefairy. Do I need another one? Not really. Yeah. That's the thing about this event. It keeps giving me cards I already have. Which is kind of annoying. I don't really want it to do that, but that's what it does. Alright, so here's the Pikachu deck. I decided to try to get some more electric types. That's what my brain was thinking. So we got Squirtle. There's nothing special in the back. We got Seaking, Ponyta. Not good against water. We got Frostmoth and Electrode. I don't think I have a Voltorb, so I can't use Electrode. But that's what we got. Some new cards, so I'll take it. But I was just kind of hoping to get some more electric types so that I can maybe improve my deck against this battle. Alright. Helioptile. That's a new one I could use. There's something dark at the back, so let's see what it is. Parasect, Sea King, Magnemite, Arcanine. Cool, that's 3 diamonds. Not impressive at all, but it is pretty powerful. But we did get a Helioptile, so I'll take it. Helioptile is really cute. It's another electric type, and it does look like I have a Heliolisk. So, yeah, I do remember using a whole bunch of Helioptile and Heliolisk because I found out that their moves are super powerful. They're like so good. I'll show you guys that in a bit. They're like really good. Alright, I decided to open this one backwards. Nidoking, that's a pretty one. 1 star. Alright. We got Magikarp, Bruxish, Electabuzz, another one I could use for the Lapras fight, and then a Nidoran. Nidoran male. Cool. 4 new cards. I'll take it. That Nidoking is really cool. Really sparkly. So I decided to use some hourglasses for that. In case you guys didn't notice. That's why I opened 3. My goal was just to find more electric type Pokemon. Because I'm hoping to improve my deck and make it more likely to win. Ooh, and that could go on a Wonder Pick for more electric types. So I went with this one because it does have a Voltorb and I just got an Electrode. So, if I get that Voltorb, that's going to be really awesome. But I got an Ammonite, which is still a new card, I believe. It would be nice to get the Voltorb. But it's fine that I didn't. It's fine. So now if I have a Helix fossil, I could evolve Ammonite. I could restore Ammonite from the fossil. Send a thanks. We're friendly over here. Friendly people. And then I guess I could look for another one. That's an electric type. I went for this one because I don't know why. It might be because of the double. Since I have a Wooloo, I might be able to evolve the double. I did get another electric type. It's a Helioptile again, but I think either this episode or next episode I do end up using 2 Helioptile and 2 Heliolisk. So it's totally fine that I got another one. I might have done that one because of the double, because I don't think I have a double yet. Ooh, Electabuzz and Magmar. Collect Electabuzz and Magmar. Okay, I claim that. And then let's go back to the battles. And this episode should be almost done. But I'll show you guys my new deck. I've decided to add Helioptile and Heliolisk to the new deck. I took off Golett and Golur because they take forever to charge up, so I decided, let's get them out of here. And then here's Electabuzz. Thunder Punch does 40, and if heads, it does 40 more. If tails, it does 20 damage to itself, which is pretty powerful. It could do up to 80, but it might do 40 and then 20 to yourself, so it's a risky move, but I'm willing to risk it. And I decided to add Helioptile and Heliolisk. Well, let's hop back into it. We have to win without him getting any points, and we have to win a ton of battles. Let's see it. Alright, that's a lot of basic Pokemon. I could start with Mewtwo, maybe stall. Might be a good idea. I decided to start with Lickitung. And then I guess I'm wanting to charge up Mewtwo. That's a good idea. So I'm just gonna let Lickitung get killed, and then I'm going to charge up Mewtwo, get him defeating this Starmie EX in one hit. It's not a Starmie EX yet, but I'm pretty sure we'll be within four turns. Alright, yeah, so it looks like we're just charging up Mewtwo for right now. Sticking with the plan. And we're just letting Starmie get this Lickitung. Attack this Lickitung over and over again. Ooh, I decided to put the electric on Helioptile, actually. Okay. I guess I'm hoping to pull the Heliolisk so that I could win that fight. Not a bad move. But so far, I'm losing, so I better pick up the pace. It looks like Helioptile could die in one hit. And there's Heliolisk. We got so lucky with that. And Heliolisk could use any energy. It does not matter which energies I use. Alright. Well, we're gonna try for this. Flip 2 coins. Or flip 1 coin. It is 40 if it's heads. Alright, that's not bad. There's 40 more if it's heads. So we just need one more of those. And then we should be able to win. He only used 1 potion, so just one more of those attacks, and he should be able to win. Alright, we're gonna continue charging up Mewtwo. Alright, it didn't really matter if it was heads or not. I was gonna defeat him regardless. With coin flips, you really have to just get lucky. Alright. Heliolisk is gone. So therefore, I guess we're gonna go with Mewtwo. Mewtwo isn't fully charged up yet. But he will be. He will be. Pull 2 cards. Got a Pokeball. Let's use the Pokeball. Pincurchin. Not a bad Pokemon. Let's just go with Psychic Sphere. So one more of those, and Golduck is gone. Oh, he's using Misty. Okay, I'll take it. Misty did not want to help you out at all. Alright, use that Pokeball, just cause. I don't really have to, but just because. Electabuzz isn't bad. It's not bad of a Pokemon to use. I decided to give him an electric energy so I could just knock out this Golduck. But if he's bringing out Starmie, I think that's game over. Yep, there goes Starmie. He does 90 damage with 2 energy, which is pretty powerful. Alright, Hydro Splash. I'm done. Game over. He won with 4 points, you guys. 4 points. I mean, it didn't show 4 points, but it did say +2 when he already had 2, so. That's how it is. Alright, we're going again. And here's the next time lapse. I just want to get another win before I end this episode. Just another win. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of energy for Misty. That's a defeat. Alright. It looks like we're going again. Misty did not help them out. I'm charging up Minchino so that I could evolve it and do up to 90 damage, which will be pretty good. But that Starmie does 90 damage to me, so therefore that's a one-hit KO. That's why it's so overpowered. Why does it do 90? And so many Pokemon either have 90 or less HP. So many Pokemon in this deck that I have either 90 or below. Which is too bad. Anyways, we're still going with the time lapse. He used Sabrina. I believe Sabrina just makes me switch Pokemon. It forces me to switch Pokemon. Alright, looks like I knocked out this Lapras EX pretty easily. And I could go ahead and knock out this Golduck really easily. Do the wave. Cool. I love Cincino's move. I really do. Just because it's really easy to get 3 Pokemon on the bench, you know? Especially if you have Pokeballs and Professor Oaks coming to you like every other turn. It's really easy to get 3 Pokemon on the bench. Ooh, win without him getting any points. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think I was even expecting that. I don't think I was even expecting that. But that's how it turned out. That's how it turned out. Let's go ahead and claim this promo pack card. We got another Mankey. Great. Don't really care about Mankey. I don't really care about Mankey. We got some Shine Dust. So far, I don't care about that. Not really. I haven't really gotten into using Shine Dust before. But I don't care about it. In the moment. Anyways, you guys, that was the end of this episode. It was a bit longer than normal. After next episode, things should be back to normal. They should be shorter, so you guys could enjoy them more. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Come back next time. I will show you guys more of the event, and I think I'm gonna be finishing it. I know it seems impossible at this moment because I only have 5 out of 20 victories, but you guys will see me finish the event next episode. Alright, so I hope to see you guys next time for more Pokemon TCG Pocket.